So we said Chinese has 4 tones, which is very scary. And then there's also a group of words that appear in something that we call an empty tone. Those are words that have no tone. But don't get too excited, because typically every Chinese word has to have a tone, one of the 4. Words that have no tone, typically they don't have any particular meaning. They have a grammatical function. They change the nuance or the meaning of the sentence a little bit, but they don't have a particular meaning on their own. And often there are words added to other words or to the whole sentence at the end. Usually when we see a word with 2 syllables, sometimes the second syllable will have no tone. Now, how do we pronounce that? Basically, it depends on the mood, on the intonation, and you can just stop worrying about putting a particular tone on that syllable. It appears without any tone. So if we have in chapter 1, we saw 2 particles, 2 question particles, n and ma. They always come without a tone. If I take a particle ma and pronounce it in a tone ma, 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 every time it has a meaning. The first tone, it's a mother. The second tone, it's a hemp. The third tone, it's a horse. And the fourth tone, it means to curse. But then when I have ma without any tone at all, then it is a question particle. It turns a sentence or a statement into a question. So when I take an example, for example, with the particle n, which also is a question particle, what about, how about, if I have the combination of ni, na, the first syllable ni is in the third tone and it means you. The second one, n, has no tone and it just turns it into a question. How about you? What about you? The way to pronounce it is I execute the third tone on the first syllable. I say ni, and then I can relax. I can just forget about any tone and just, when my voice finally relaxes after saying ni, I just let it go and I say nina, nina. Similar thing with the word for student. You'll notice that the first syllable, 学, has the second tone on it, and then 生 has no tone, 学生. So I first say the first word, 学, I say it in the second tone, my voice has to rise all the way up, 学, 学, like I'm asking a question, 学, and then I can just forget about tones and relax my voice and say 生, 学生, 学生, 学生.